Maddie York, what is up? What did you have to say? Hi, what's everyone's thoughts about pre-auction offers? Yeah, do what you want. That's my thought, but I joke. Let's continue. The property I'm looking at is listed for $290 to $320. So damn it, my pen's broken. $290 to $320, and it last sold for $275 in 2014. Thinking pros are securing it early, but cons, you risk overpaying, but it's such a hot market at the moment. A smaller unit in the same building sold for $322 in 2022. Okay. So she is potentially looking at a one-bedroom apartment, and the smaller one that sold, well, we don't know the location, one-bedroom apartment, and the one that sold was smaller, may have been a studio, could be a two-bedder that she's looking at, and the one that sold was a one. Just on the sold for $275 in 2014. So it basically did nothing for 10 years, which is pretty normal for some apartments in some areas. To the thing about the property I'm looking at is listed for $290 to $320. I think when it's a home to live in, like, number one, we're not buying property with a view to sell it in 2 or 3 years. Otherwise, don't do it. We're buying this property to live in, I presume. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's to live in. I'm assuming that. It doesn't say anything about an investment property. And I guess the same things apply, but more so if you're living in it. We know when you are buying particularly one-bedroom apartments and studio apartments, sometimes, not always, the price won't really do anything. But that's okay if you want a house to live in that you own for the long term. The shoe really does fit. You just need to know that you're not doing this as a capital growth play. So, number one, you could ask the listing agent, hey, would you consider any pre-auction offers? They might say, nah, not doing it. We're just going to auction. That's fine. They could go, yes, do you want to put an offer? Look, throw 300 up. I'm just like, yeah, would you do it at 300 or 310? See what happens. I would always kind of go in under the 320, because when it goes to auction, there is no guarantee that the asset that you're looking at in the suburb and the time frame and all that stuff, there's actually no guarantee that it would sell. It might get passed in. Who knows? They may have tried to sell this a year ago and couldn't sell it. So I don't think there's any harm. The risk is, and that's the sliding door moment, the risk is you do the if it went to auction and you could have got it for less, maybe unlikely. But I'm honestly just do a just ask them if they're open to it. See what happens. They might want to get it moving. They might not have to pay as much in terms of auction costs or anything like that for the auctioneer. Such a hot market. Yeah, is the one that you're looking at a hot market? Like, have you been to the open and has there been 30 parties going through? Okay, well, there could be 20 or 10 bidders, sure. But if you've been to opens and there's been 2 or 3 people, sure, the market might be hot, but the asset that you're buying at the moment could be as cold as my dead heart. Wow. Anyway, yeah, there's no harm. And it's okay if it's a place that you want to live in, if you do pay a little bit more to secure it and give you the certainty, awesome. Do it. Lock it in. Lock it down. But good discussion there. Hey, it's Glenn here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You made it to the end. Can I ask a favor? Can you hit that like button and maybe hit subscribe if you want to get notified when we release further videos just like this one, whether you watch the Money, Money, Money podcast or Retire Right. And remember, if you want to learn more about investing, I've got an investing book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing, and there's a link in the description to get your hands on a copy. Thank you so much. Bye.